Hi, welcome back to Kingdom Moving. You know, this is God's vision over here. Yes. God said He can't seem to penetrate your skin with your pop eyes and your bright vision of what you think He's saying, with your long-winded speeches about what y'all think He's saying. That's not what He said. Stop lying. This is the wicked talking. I don't want to hear all of that talk about humble. I don't want to be humble. That's the real reality of walking with God. Being humble. Yes. Y'all better get right. Y'all better get right. God ain't playing no games with you. Stop lying on His name. He said that's why they call Him Big Papa. King of Kings, Lord of Lords. See, y'all sitting over here lying on Him with your bad vision, talking about what God said. He ain't say none of it. You better get it right. He said that's why y'all freeze up. Yeah. All y'all tanks freeze up. You don't have no foundation. You don't have none. It ain't coming from Him. Yes, you hear God talking. Y'all talking about what y'all think people want to hear. What you think people want to know. All lies. All lies. With your false vision. It's all false. No foundation. Children don't believe them. No. It's foundation over here. Understand that. Understand that. I give you the word. I don't give you false vision. You understand me, children? Doomed to the pretentious. Drunks of Ephraim, shabby and washed out, seedy, tipsy, sloppy, fat, beer belly produce. Of a proud, handsome past. Watch closely. God has someone picked out, someone tough and strong to flatten them. Like a hailstorm, like a hurricane, like a flash flood. One-handed, He'll throw them to the ground, Sumerian. The party hat on Israel's head will be knocked off with one blow. It will disappear, quicker than a piece of meat tossed to a dog. At that time, God of the angels' armies will be the beautiful crown on the head of what's left of His people. Energy and insights of justice in those who guide and decide strength and prowess to those who guard and protect these also. Yes. These priests and prophets staggered from drunks, besotted with wine and whiskey, can't see straight, can't talk sense. Every table is covered with vomit. They live in vomit. Is that so? The wicked says. And who do you think you are to teach us? Who are you to lord it over us? We're not babies in diapers to be talked down to by such as you. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. That's a good little girl. That's a good little boy. You hear that? But that's exactly how you will be addressed. God will speak to his people in baby talk, one syllable at a time, and he'll do it through foreign oppressors. Yes. He said, before this time and place to rest, to give rest to the weary, this is the place to lay down your burdens. But they don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. So God will start over with the simple basics and address them in baby talk. Da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. That's a good little girl. That's a good little boy. And like toddlers, they will get up and fall down and bruised and confused and lost. You're going to stay lost. You're going to stay lost, God said. You hear that? Now listen to God's message. You scoffers, you who rule these people in Jerusalem, you say we've taken out good life insurance. We've hedged all our bets, covered all our bases. No disaster can touch us. We've thought everything. We thought of everything. We're advised by the experts. We're set. We set over here. But the Master, God, has something to say to this. Watch closely. I'm laying a foundation in Zion, a solid granite foundation, squared and true. Yes. And this is the meaning of the stone. A trust in life won't topple, not one with foundation. Yes. I'll make justice the measuring stick of righteousness and plumb line for the buildings. A hailstorm will knock down a shady town of lies, and a flash flood will wash out the rubble. Then you'll see that your precious life insurance policy wasn't worth the paper it was written on. Your careful precautions against death were a pack of illusions and lies. When a disaster happens, you'll be crushed by it every time disaster comes. You'll be in on it. Yes. It's disaster in the morning, disaster at night. Every report of disaster will send you cowering in terror. There will be no place for you. You can't rest. You will not rest. Nothing to hide under. God will rise to full stature, raging as he did long ago in Mount Prison and in the valley of Gibeon against the Philistines. But this time against you, with your lying selves. Hard to believe, but true. Not what you'll expect, but it's coming. It's coming. Sober up, friends. It's coming. And don't scoff. No. Scoffing will just make it worse. I've heard the orders issued from destruction. Orders from God of the angels, armies. Yes. Ending up in an international disaster. Are you following? I hope you are. Listen to me now. Give me your closest attention. Do farmers plow and do nothing but plow? Or Haran and Haran do nothing but Haran? After they've prepared the ground, don't they plant? Don't they scatter dill and spread cumin and plants, wheat and barley in the fields and raspberries along the borders? They know exactly what to do. and when to do it. Their God is their teacher. I got a teacher. And at the harvest, the delicate herbs and spices, the dill, the cumin, are treated delicately. On the other hand, wheat is threshed and milled, but still not endlessly. The farmer knows how to treat each kind of grain. He's learned it all from God of the angels' armies, who knows everything about when and how and where. You better know who you talking to. Yes. Yes. Jesus sent me. You better know. Yes. Y'all better get right with God and stop lying on his name. Talking about God vision this, God vision that. God says stop lying on his name. Get right. You will lose. Yes. You better get right, children. I told you, God talking over here. You better know. You better know. What foundation are you standing on? Because all I know, what he just told me, is that yours is frozen. Stop lying on his name. So, he love you, but you a liar. So, get right, children. Anyway, subscribe. God love you. He keep warning you. Get right. I love you. Take care. I'll see you next time.